Guess what? It's that time of year again. This one specifically. Fall time, spooky season, which means I enter hardcore do-it-yourself mode. In parts because I have to, because there's never gonna be as much Halloween decor available in Europe as there is in the US of A. I do want to quickly acknowledge that things have been getting better. I've actually been able to buy a lot of Halloween decor the last couple of years. So much so that I'm now teetering on the edge of too much. And I'm ready to take that fall. I'm scared Halloween decor in Europe is some sort of deer in the headlights. Just gonna let it exist out in the wild in peace for now. Try not to scare it off with our enthusiasm. Right, end of tangent. What are we actually doing? Name's Tommy. Welcome to That System Era. So I've decided I want to make a bunch of miniature ghosts. Really enjoy a good sheet ghost. And also when it comes to Halloween decor, I'm not immune to the cute stuff. Far from it, actually. However, cute isn't exactly my general decor style. Rather than trying to figure out how to make the cute stuff work with all my other stuff, I'm just gonna make small cute stuff so I can just drop in cute little sheet ghost guys wherever I feel like there's some space left. Probably mostly on the little bit of ledge space left in front of my well-filled bookshelves. No time to waste, I have a ghost army to assemble, so let's make some mini ghosts. Ooh. I thought that would come out worse than it did. Okay. I have a multitude of inspirational sources because you best believe I've been screenshotting every little bit of Halloween decor over the years that I even just remotely liked, just in case I figure out how to make it myself. Where are we at there anyway? Oh, 209 screenshots currently. Don't know if I'm ever going to be able to fully accomplish that dream. I think I gotta look at it in a similar way that I look at an unread pile of books. Because as long as there's still books to read, there's still quality time to spend on this earth. Okay, first of all, there's this blanket that is unfortunately light pink, so I'm not sure I would actually buy it if I did run into it in the wild. But the little ghosts on it are like the manifestation of all my fall and Halloween dreams. And because I probably already got enough fuzzy blankets, I'm just gonna take inspiration from this and make some of those ghosts as little figurines. Desperately want to start with this one, peeking out of a leaf pile, and we're gonna see where I'm gonna go from there. So as per for any sculpting project, my weapon of choice is air dry clay. Back on my bullshit. I got like some scalpel knives and like a brush that I'm either gonna use the front or back of a wooden kebab stick. One of these days I'm gonna get myself one of those kits with tools to work with clay. One of these days, or someday down the line. I'm gonna get myself some water to smooth things out. Fucking hell. I'm gonna get myself some water to smooth things out. Smooth things out. Are my teeth the only ones in the way of saying that? Anyway, some water. And then also some aluminum foil. Aluminum foil. Just bunch up into a little ball, or roughly the shape of whatever, and then I can just cover that in clay. And I don't have to waste as much clay material, and the end result isn't gonna need drying time that is gonna exceed my life expectation, and also not gonna be as heavy. Aluminum foil is a clay gold's best friend. I love him. Also, I wasn't exactly planning on this much detail, but oh well, I guess that happened. Made the vague base shape, then added him in, and then I just took strands almost of clay, twisted them, flattened them, cut some slits into them, and then just draped them around and just kept adding layer upon layer, and then also just added some individual, more defined singular leaves on top, which looks great, but now I'm the idiot that's also gonna have to paint this in much more detail than I was anticipating. We'll make do, I guess. To enhance the peeking out part, sort of, I made a little extra leaf that I think I'm gonna add on top. Adorable. And we're back here again. Hi! I actually made the little leaf pile ghost about a week ago. Then life happened. I did see something in stores this season. It was like a sheet ghost that I think also lit up with like devil horns and a tail. Almost bought it because it was really cute, but also really big, and that's the whole point of this project. To not let the cute stuff completely take over. On the blanket, I think there was also one. I did promise multiple sources of inspiration, so here we go. You ever seen the Winnie the Pooh Halloween special? If you didn't know that there was one, now you do know and you should see it. Because it's Winnie the Pooh, at one point, one of them, I don't remember who exactly, dresses up as a ghost, but not with a stereotypical white sheet, with a Winnie the Pooh cute Disney type sheet that has flowers on it. Thinking of making at least one ghost that's very basic in shape, but has a flower pattern on it, because who doesn't like Winnie the Pooh? And because I can't decide right now, sometimes it's just a matter of getting your hands into the clay. Something will take shape, probably, usually. That sounds like I'm gonna Ouija board contact Patrick Swayze, which I don't plan on doing. Just to be clear. But if I did want to make the devil ghost, I think I should make the tail out of wire. But yeah, maybe I'm gonna make the tail first. You know, the very stereotypical one with like a pointy arrow at the end. That's gonna be more sturdy than just making a very thin tail out of the clay, I think. Which means it's actually the perfect day to light some midnight spell. Get out the cozy lighting. Now that all of my little ghost buddies have had enough time to dry from every angle, I'm gonna just sand some little bits down here and there. Mainly this guy. Use the X-Acto knife to cut around the bottom edge. It's a bit janky, so we're gonna fix that. And after that, it's finally time to paint. I hope the finger guns did succeed in making me look cool there. So I got all the base layers done yesterday. And now I'm gonna paint on some detail. Knowing me, I have to be really careful not getting too detailed because sometimes I can get carried away with that. Exhibit A. I want these to look kind of simple and cartoonish, basically. Need to stop thinking that I have to paint shadows onto 3D projects all the time because they're 3D. They come with their own shading, just naturally. So if I can just hold on to my horses, I'm basically just gonna add some flower patterns to the blue one, paint the horns and the tail, some of the individual leaves, and then just give all of them plain black eyes. Say hello to my little friends. In case you're wondering, yes, I do really want to add more. Who knows, maybe next year I will. Particularly happy how the shape of this devil one came out, because even though it's obviously touching whatever surface it's on, the shape really kind of makes him look like he's floating, and I'd really like to make more in that shape in different costumes. And yes, I did shade the Winnie the Pooh inspired one a little bit, but it was necessary, okay? It looked kind of flat. The illustrations usually have this sort of watercolor thing going on, so I'm really happy I added a little bit of a gradient. I do think the leaf pile one is my favorite. I was worried about painting that one, but it actually worked out perfectly well. I just did like a base darker brown color and then went in Bob Ross style, one could say, with a couple lighter colors just on top, mostly along the outer corners of the whole leaf pile. Worked out wonderfully. But hey, let's talk about the embarrassingly long time it took me to make 3 little ghosts. Muppets Haunted Mansion, 1 episode of Dead Boy Detectives, 3 episodes of School Spirits, and I watched this guy on YouTube trying to figure out who A is in Pretty Little Liars, Chase Bridges. And as a seasoned veteran in the field of 2010 teen dramas, good fucking luck. And honestly, the painting phase is a bit of a blur. Pretty sure I listened to the radio and watched a couple more random YouTube videos. Overall, really happy with these 3 and how they came out. Bookshelves are waiting to be decorated. My next video is probably gonna be out after Halloween, so wish you a spooky, good, happy Halloween. Rock on or whatever. See ya after that. Bye. Ooh. When did I master that skill, and why didn't I tell myself? If I don't get the opportunity to haunt people in the afterlife, I'm gonna be so fucking mad.